Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Okay guys, taking a little break from the fight at the moment. I put up a new opinion spot segment, but back to the fights. And this fight comes from my friend SGR, ShadowGothRyu, and he pits the likes of John Talbain from Darkstalkers versus the immortal Iron Fist, Danny Rand. Yeah, John Talbain versus Iron Fist. Two characters that I love. So let's kick it off with John Talbain. Alright, for those who don't know, John Talbain is my favorite of the Darkstalkers characters. He's my absolute overall favorite. I love the character. And it's something cool about a kung fu nunchuck wielding werewolf, in a sense. As you all know, John is it's a bloodline that gives, basically it's hereditary, and as being the werewolf, it heightens everything, but he is fully in control of when he becomes the wolf. It's not like he becomes a mindless beast. He's very much in control of his actions. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he tries to stay away from people. He tries to keep himself isolated, so just in case people want to hurt him, or so he don't hurt anybody else. His techniques are very cool. He's got a lot of fast-paced techniques, and of course he has his martial arts training to back him up. So like I said, once again, you have a martial art werewolf, which is you've never seen before, but it's actually kind of cool. And he tries to keep himself mind at ease at most of the time, but that's John for a little bit of you. So let's move on to his combatant in this, and everybody should know Mr. Daniel Rand, the immortal Iron Fist, as they call him, the heart of Kulun, the mystical city. As the Iron Fist, Danny is what I like to call the embodiment of the superhero genre and martial arts. Pretty much the mysticism, the folklore of martial arts in terms of chi and using one's chi to heal yourself and to power your natural abilities, to giving yourself more an edge, in a sense. That's how I look at Danny, and pretty much the Iron Fist gives him that abilities, even though technically a lot of people in the Marvel Universe don't technically consider him superhuman. But everything I just said about the Iron Fist, he's learned how to done. He's read the book of the Iron Fist, which gives him more techniques. Like, he can heal himself by channeling his chi through his body, where, especially, let's say if he was shot, and he's been shot before, if he meditates properly upon it, he can heal himself, and we've seen it. And he's a hell of a combat specialist. So let's move on to a battle in terms of this. Yeah, okay. So we got Danny meeting a werewolf that is unlike any werewolf we have ever seen in the history of werewolf, or lycanthropy, or whatever you want to call it. Boy, this should be very interesting. Prior to no knowledge of each other, speed, maybe strength wise, will go to John, because of his, because the wolf, him becoming the wolf, and he might have a little edge over Danny. But still, as always, if Danny is able to connect that Iron Fist, his fist, you know, you are in serious trouble. As for a martial art, but I would love to see this considered just a martial art fight, because then that's where it really gets down packed and nitty gritty to me. Both characters are highly trained, so it'll be more of a straight up martial art battle with two great martial artists. And usually what happens when you get two great martial artists, it comes down to who makes the first mistake. But I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. John Talbain or Iron Fist. And other than that, guys, you guys tell me what you thought about this fight. Show some love to ShadowGothRyu. This was his creation. Yeah, another Capcom versus Marvel fight, but in a sense a fight we probably will never see, because yeah, Iron Fist was in the game, but John has never made an appearance in a Capcom versus Marvel game, and it's very sad because you would think they would. But once again, I hope you enjoyed this. I have one more fight to do because this was 3 of 4. And that one is fight number 28 between Bayonetta and Fate, Dr. Fate. But I also want to say this real quick for everybody. This announcement real quick as well. To all those who request fights, please do not request them on my main channel anymore. Please revert to the Fantasy Fight channel, which will be up soon. Well, it is up, but it's no videos are up there. It will start. I will start putting videos up during Section 18. But if you have requests, you send the request to that channel, and if you need, the link will be in the description. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Put the fights there. Don't send them to my main channel anymore. I'm not accepting any more fight requests in my main channel as of now. When this fight goes up, that's when it's basically the cutoff. So no more requests to my main channel. You send them to M.V.K Fantasy Fights channel. That's where you can send your request, and I'll take a look at them. But no more fights here, and I'll repeat it once again on the next video just in case. But other than that, on to the next, and I'll see you soon.